Teddy and Owen tried to have Mr. Wheeler sprung in time for his 40th anniversary by treating him, whose heart needed draining. Mr. Wheeler recommended that Hunt buy his Mrs. flowers on the way home since he could sense the tension between the marrieds. If everything were that easy. Richard later listened to Teddy vent without immediately acknowledging that she was, recognizing the strain on the partnership. Weber reminded her that they had previously experienced a war together. "You can overcome this." Before we knew it, Mr. Wheeler was not only bleeding but also splattering over the room, covering Owen, Teddy, his own wife, and everyone else. In what way did this help? Levi and Lucas tried their hardest to save Ophelia's leg when she was in midair. They appeared to have succeeded as well, right before the pilot announced that she would have to attempt an emergency landing. Ophelia's parents were obviously terrified to learn that they had beaten her to Gray Sloan. Monica lost it and hurried towards the worst-case situation after Amelia was unable to get through to Adams and Schmidt via walkie-talkie. According to Amelia, in order to continue moving forward, sometimes you have to accept the situation at face value at that moment. Ophelia was brought in by Levi and Lucas. Too much metaphor. Monica questioned Levi at the end of the day if he thought PEDS was his calling. Yes, in a nutshell. Yes, indeed. Beltran was sold and ready to assist him after what he had done that day. She said to him, "You know more than you think, believe in yourself." In other news, Richard was persuaded to find a method to assist Mr. Johnson with his sickle cell disease by Simone, who confronted Blue about voting. "Really, dude? Oh no, they did it in front of a few investors at the hospital." Teddy and Owen decided to go on a date after Mr. Wheeler's heart burst all over them. Averted crisis. Richard surprised Mr. Johnson by telling him that he would be receiving sickle cell treatment. But how would that work with his special needs son? Unknown. Ben sent Bailey home alone in an attempt to connect with Winston. Warren was getting back on track. When Levi questioned James about Ryan as the hour came to an end, he discovered that the chaplain's husband had passed away. "Did you believe I was unfaithful? The best thing that has happened to me in a long time," James said of Levi. Monica tried to explain Winston to Amelia while chasing after her and thanking her for being there. However, according to Amelia, it wasn't really her concern. Joe and Link argued, talking about her anxieties and how she responded to them. He reminded her that we were meant to be mates. What will occur once we have them in reality? In our final moments, Simone learned that Lucas had prepared dinner for them, and the designated new murder smooched. He remarked, "I've had a really long day and I want to say goodbye to you."